Dog Sports Radio. Take it away, Pat.
That's a weird bumper. I am Tone Diggs. Welcome back to the Pat McAfee Show, joined by all the boys and Mr. Hawk.
Yeah.
Change of plans. We were going to do a bunch of calls, but AJ, Ty said you texted and we have a guest at 2:45.
I thought I did. I thought I had Obama secured, but his Martha's Vineyard birthday thing got switched. So sorry, Ty. I'm going to text you about it. He's not going to be on.
I thought you were going to that.
You didn't say that's who it was.
Well, that he must have, he buried the lead a little bit. I was expecting someone else. If we could have got Obama, that would have been awesome. Hey, good try though, AJ.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
AJ, what's your best bet for the UFC on Saturday night?
Yes,
big
now,
fights.
Here we go.
Welcome to Hammer Dahn.
You love MMA, AJ. We know you got to pick. We know you got to pick.
Let's go, AJ.
Derek, you're saying Derek Lewis and what, Cyril Gain?
Yeah.
There you go.
Derek Lewis is plus 280 right now.
Give me that.
What?
You got to take it. I mean, the dude, like, if you've seen what he could do, yeah, he's been, what was it, last fight or 2 fights ago? He was getting beat for 4.5 rounds, and then he knocked the dude out with like 30 seconds to go. So there's always that. I have a hard time betting against him, but yeah, I couldn't bet against Derek Lewis, but also that's a lot of my emotion getting involved, which isn't good when it comes to gambling.
What about Joe Aldo?
All those fighting.
Jose? Who's he fighting?
Pedro Munhoz.
Pedro Munhoz.
Okay,
Come on,
all right.
you know.
It's a good fight. I don't know who's going to win.
Derek Lewis did knock out Ngannou. I mean, it's hard not to bet Derek Lewis
right.
knockout to win.
True. Last question on the UFC.
Wait, did he
card.
knock him out or win by? I think it was decision.
I thought he knocked
That's
him
not
out.
what Dana said.
That's not what Dana White
what
said.
Dana
It was a
said.
weird. You know more than Dana White? Is that
No,
right?
look it up.
That's
It was a
fucking
weird
right.
fight when he fought Ngannou. Neither of them really engaged.
We'll look it up. But last fight question that I have: Casey Kenny or Song Yadong?
The second one.
Okay.
Song Yadong.
Song Yadong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you watch Olympic wrestling?
I mean, I saw old Gable. Of course, that was unbelievable. And who else? We have other guys get medals too, is right? I know the one. I saw the female wrestler that won gold for us.
Yeah. She won.
dominant.
We also
Yeah.
won Golden Beach volleyball.
When's the
yesterday.
baseball gold medal game?
Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., I believe.
Wait, who was on the U.S. team?
Todd Father.
Scoot McGuff.
Scoot McGuff.
Scoots.
So what are these college players?
No,
No,
retired
they're-
players.
You remember Todd Fraser,
They can't.
AJ?
You can't
Yeah,
have.
of course. Todd Frazier's on the Olympic team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Todd Father, dude.
Can't have
How have I
MLB
not seen-
players. So either
I
like
didn't even know there was
recently
baseball
retired.
happening in the Olympics.
Yeah, we can't find it anywhere.
The Japanese are also throwing a
They're cheating.
Rosenball.
Chalk
Yeah.
ball. It's
They're
bullshit.
Josh Rosenball.
Wait, so you who could play, like retired major leaguers and what?
Minor leaguers, too.
Or if like the one guy that is actually from Pat and I's in Nick's high school, who's their closer, is currently playing over in Japan, so he's playing for the U.S.
Well, I guess yeah. So we never have an Olympic team with major
No.
leaguers because it's during it's during their season. Okay.
Correct.
But we
guess
still
I've
got
never
a
seen
chance to win
baseball.
gold, baby.
Yeah, we're back.
Hey, I was thinking about this earlier.
USA plus 166 to win.
Give me that.
With
parlay.
the speedwalkers shit his pants. What do you think the worst Olympic sport to shit your pants in is?
The pool.
Is it in the pool?
Swimming. Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah, because then they got like some diarrhea in the pool because then they have to drain the
That
whole
would
pool.
be
Yeah, you gotta
awesome.
switch pools.
Treat it with chemicals and whatnot.
Middle
That's
of-
always the thing you take when you guys have kids someday. The kiddie pool, if you they'll say like don't get in with a swim diaper because if a kid takes a dump in there, they got to drain the whole pool, and that's a bad deal.
you still do adult swim?
What do you mean?
Where they blow the whistle, all kids get the fuck out of the pool so the adults can be themselves.
Yeah.
Well, that's when the adults get in. You get to get your laps in during that like 10-minute adult swim.
AJ, you have adult swim at your own pool in your backyard.
I was gonna
Just
say,
let
yeah.
your kids swim while you swim.
I would have rules like that if I did have a pool, but I do not have a pool.
You don't have a pool.
Yeah, right.
Come on, you don't have to lie.
Okay, just
We
because
have- believe me, we
you
have-
own a
we have-
lake doesn't mean
We have
you don't
great
have
space
a pool.
for it, but I'm just not going to get a pool that I can only use 3 months of the year, and we drive up the road about a half mile to the pool that my kids like to swim at.
Just fucking put an extension onto your house and make it indoor, dude. Stop being a cheapskate. Why don't you
It
just
is.
That
do
would
it?
be
Your
sweet.
kids would love it.
I would love it.
Plus, if you do put it outdoor, you can also just put a hockey rink on top of it in
True.
the winter.
Yeah.
Then you're getting use out of it all year.
Oh, yeah, my kids are all great skaters.
They could be.
I mean, we've skated. Yeah, we've gone and skated. Actually, at the Pittsburgh Penguins practice facility, they have open skate there. We went and did it.
Whoa.
How'd you go with Sid?
With Sid? No Sid. We were there open skate, meaning anybody can come in and do
No,
this
what the
at
fuck
night
open
one
skate
night.
means?
And it got too crowded, man. I couldn't open it up like I wanted to. I was trying.
Oh, you thought you could go into another gear?
Yeah, that's how your kids
Oh,
feel
yeah.
at that public pool. They can't open it up like they want. Get them a pool,
Why
Hawk.
do you think Axel's acting out? He needs
I
a
don't know.
pool.
There's
Yeah.
too many cons.
He has been. Axel would dump the pool for sure.
Way too many cons.
What do you mean?
Well, you have all the kids at your house all the time.
True.
Yep. That's it right there. I don't want. I'm. Yeah.
Way too many
obviously, I'd
people.
be
And you're
worried about my
liable.
kids drowning.
And you're liable for them.
It's their friends. Yeah, they're friends that come over, and you're like, I could never be comfortable because if they were here, I would sit there and watch them swim
You
because I
have
don't
to,
trust
yeah.
any of them.
Hire a lifeguard, dude.
Boom. Exactly.
I would. I had a buddy that did that. He said anytime he had like a kids party or a kid get together, he's like, I hired a lifeguard from the local pool just to keep watch because we're all there, but you never know.
We got
it.
we got one here. Mitt will come over.
It's a
and
lifeguard.
hover above the pool.
okay.
I mean, I'm sure General Bob would jump at the chance to put sunscreen on his nose and, a lifeguard for you.
Well, I don't know if you know this. Bob's a competitive swimmer. He swam in high school. He loves.
No.
Come on.
Never
What's
had
his
one.
stroke? What's his stroke? I didn't know this.
I mean, I think he'd be offended by the question. I'm sure he would say all of them.
Okay, so he's a medley guy. Makes
He's
sense.
medley. 400 IM. All right, let's knock out these calls. Ulysses from San Jose. What do you got?
Ooh,
Is that really your name?
E. Grant?
Strong name.
Well, it's not spelled the right way, but it's probably that.
What's up, boy?
How you doing?
Boys, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Ulysses.
¿Qué pasó, amigo?
See. What's up, dude?
Hello?
Pasa.
What do your friends call you?
Ulysses?
Oh, so this is
Usually they call me Yuli.
Don't be an asshole.
It's an awesome name.
Yuli.
What do you got?
Well, what was the main reason Messi's not playing with Barcelona anymore?
Why is that? Why is that?
No,
I
tell
don't
us.
know either.
Oh,
Come
you
on,
suck.
Yuli. Come on, pal.
Fuck was that?
But
Come on, Tony.
The
You walked right into that one.
the
You
hell
gotta be
just
better than
happened?
he was just dogging around. I think this happened last week as well. We had one of those.
yeah.
Played you like
Yuli
a
just
fiddle.
dunked on you.
Yeah, it's like the old D's nuts joke.
Yeah.
I've been dunked on twice now. That's how I call it.
Son of a bitch.
I told you this is going to be the finest hour of my career. Todd from Jersey, what do you got, man? Fucking bring it. Right on my face, dude. Todd.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Good, Todd. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I want to break down this Packers ownership structure for you guys since it's such a topic of contention on the show.
Here we go.
How quickly can you do it, Todd?
Well, you just cut me off whenever you see fit.
Okay.
So,
Hell yeah.
basically,
Thank you.
the ownership shares means nothing,
They should
right?
draw a
It's
pyramid.
basically the Packers taking your money, and you get a vote if you choose to vote. Ty, you should vote because you get a vote.
Vote time.
Now,
Get out and vote.
I do vote.
Vote or die.
Register to vote.
Basically, what interesting things comes from this structure is that the Packers can decide to redeem all the shares and basically take Ty's ownership or any ownership away from everybody and make the team private again. Right? So the board can vote to make the team get owned by a billionaire or something if you don't like the way the board
Does it have to be unanimous?
I don't know. I don't know on that. That's probably in the bylaw somewhere. I don't have access to that. But it can go private again. They do have that right for all the shares they've sold. So whenever you have a board, it's always deferring to football. You basically have, 10 minds trying to make a decision, which is never good, right? You'd rather have one billionaire genius mind, making a decision on where the franchise should go. So the owners right now could vote to make that a possibility because they're never going to make money on their shares because the shares can never have value.
Yeah.
So in that Packer ownership, there's lots of flexibility in the future for that. Now, furthermore, this giant fund that they have with all this money, this again is basically like a billionaire's pocketbook, right? If the fund makes money, it's like a billionaire making money. They're making money in investments. It's just like a billionaire making a ton of money in what he's doing.
Yeah.
So, with this, it's just you have people making decisions on a lot of money. They're never going to be as risky as one billionaire that's saying, okay, go get the player, right? So this ownership structure is just kind of a mess, and really, I think they should take it private again.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you,
Good
Todd.
job, Todd.
It's not happening.
That is good to know, though,
That
that,
was
they
incredible
have the
run.
possibility to.
Yeah, I didn't know that was possible.
Become private.
Do we
Yeah.
know?
Trying to be a nice guy.
I had no
He
idea.
took notes.
So, Ty, you get a vote? You get an email with Ty to make a vote?
Yeah, but it's probably associated with the email I had, in high school when I got this. So I haven't seen that email to vote in years now. But
What do they have you voting on?
I'll read into it. I'll look into it.
It doesn't even matter, right? Because if it's the board vote that decides if it's private or public, which essentially takes away power from them, then there's no chance they're ever going to make it happen.
Yes.
But I guess
I took notes. It's a pyramid scheme.
Here we go. Oh, okay.
I see that now. Wow.
It's a pyramid scheme.
That's crazy.
Ty, you're right at the top, though.
All right.
And then
Here we go.
Then you redeem shares and you go to board and a billionaire.
What's the other stuff outside of it?
What's the bottom left?
You're a goddamn owner of the Packers all of a sudden.
Bottom left?
Well,
Sold.
what's happening?
Bottom left was the Rockies from the other night. Took the Rockies.
Good bet.
What are you taking this weekend? You got any action this weekend? We need some bets.
Come on.
You want some bets?
I want some
Yeah.
locks. I don't want some bets.
Lil money line league.
That's a French league.
Okay.
That's the one.
that's
Who's
French.
Lil.
playing?
Lille.
Lily.
Brazil. Olympic soccer tomorrow morning. Gumpy likes that.
Okay.
AJ likes Francis Ngannou this weekend.
He's not fighting.
Derek Lewis.
Derrick Henry.
Derek Lewis.
Brazil in the morning. Here we go. What about baseball tonight? Do we got any bets tonight? I mean, I'm
Do you
trying
want me to
win some
rattle
money
off some baseball
now.
tonight? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'll fucking rattle off some baseball for you tonight.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Come on,
AJ,
take
when's the
bumps.
last time you watched baseball?
I think I said here maybe like front to back, maybe 7th grade.
Well, no, but Ty also mentions.
Well, yeah, I mean, he said it 100 times. Yeah, when Tom Brenneman got fired was the last time AJ has
I'm
and
a
will
Marty.
watch a baseball game.
Ty, I'm a Marty Brennan. I grew up with listening to Marty Brenneman. You know that.
Hell yeah.
I got the Mariners plus a half. First five.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
First the Yankees.
Against the Yanks.
You like Marco Gonzalez on the bottom.
Blue Jays money line first five.
Oh,
And then I got three
how
unders
dare you.
for first fives.
First 5 innings.
Yeah, I don't like doing the full game.
That's
'cause
a
then
cool
you-
bet. Yeah, it's a good bet, I guess, because you don't have to wait for the whole stupid thing to end.
Correct.
Well, and starting pitching. You
Yes,
can just ride
exactly.
the starters. Yeah.
Are we staying away from the crosstown?
I am
I'm
tonight. Crosstown is White Sox
It's playing. They're playing
and
right
Cubs.
now. Lance Lynn against Hendricks. Absolute pitchers duel.
It's Field of Dreams this weekend?
And then the unders I got are Tigers and Indians, Giants and Brewers, Marlins and Rockies.
Here we go.
Just throw those together.
Some good bets.
Gumpy's been hot. What do you got, dude?
I got the Red Sox plus a half.
Yeah,
you?
that's a lock. That's a lock tonight.
I got
also
the
had
Rock.
that.
I got the Rockies money line.
Okay.
I got the Giants plus a half.
Okay.
I got Mean John Means and the Orioles plus a half.
Okay.
O's?
I got the Cleveland Indians money line.
Okay.
I have the Houston Astros minus a
You
half
take every game?
and the St. Louis Cardinals money line. It is Friday, Tony. We get a little loose on Fridays. We bet the board.
I will
Hey,
say.
Gump.
Yes, sir.
So when you bet these baseball games, are you just looking at the starting pitchers and you're just choosing from that?
Pretty much.
Absolutely, my friend. And sometimes if a team's hot, I'll ride them until they fade away.
As soon as that under hit last night, it was basically impossible not to put together a preseason parlay immediately after.
Oh, you did?
Oh, I had to. Yeah, it's next week, so I'll hold
So
it off. Let the suspense
I was looking
build.
at some preseason games coming up.
Okay.
Love the Patriots as home dogs.
Yeah, come on. And plus, we got a QB competition. Those guys are going
Wait,
to both
for a
have to play
preseason
quarter.
game, betting the final score?
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Like
I mean,
last
do you think
night.
is either team trying to win?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Okay, you have Mac Jones, you're right. You have a quarterback competition. Yeah, why not take the Patriots?
Are they fucking stepping
And
between
Cam.
the white lines? Yeah, they're trying to win, AJ.
hey, you look at the Dolphins catching 3.5 against the Bears as well, my friends.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Also, I'm thinking
Come
about.
on.
So there's two games on Thursday next week.
Z. Yeah.
Washington football team and Patriots.
Here we go.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Washington football team's got pretty decent quarterback lineup, though.
They
Oh,
do.
yeah?
They got
Heineke.
Fitzy, Heineke,
Yeah.
Jaw something Allen,
Kyle.
Allen. Thank
Uh-huh.
you.
And plus,
What?
with the Patriots?
Who laughed? Was that you, Foxy?
That just got me, Tone. I'm sorry.
I couldn't fucking remember him, even though he's a great quarterback. Steelers and Eagles play on Thursday night, though. Steelers' second game. I mean, they got some plays underneath their belt.
So I took the Eagles strictly because Sirianni is showing
Yeah.
them Kobayashi
Yeah,
film. Dude.
There
These
is
guys,
there is one lock as well.
What's that?
Detroit Lions catching 2.5.
Well, I was just going to ask, when is that game?
That is August 13th. MCDC
Friday.
is going to have the boys
Is
buzzing.
that in Detroit?
Yeah,
Yes.
against the
Yeah,
Bills.
Lock it up. Detroit's the best preseason team in the NFL.
Bills
Put
aren't
it
playing.
in.
Bills are not playing Josh Allen.
Not at
No
all.
chance.
We know anything.
Goff might play the whole first half.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mitch is pretty good against the Lions.
Well, Mitch is gonna.
shit.
The boys will be playing for Mitch, but
Oh.
they ain't playing for Jake Fromm. We know that. They're-
Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, no way.
AJ,
Yeah.
you asked us if I don't know why you asked us if these teams are caring if they win or not. I will ask you that question. I know the players don't give a shit, but like, did the coaches pretend to care at all?
Yeah, but they're like realistic about it. Like they're not sitting there giving you a win one for the Gipper speech. They basically tell you like, hey man, like anytime you strap it up and you're lucky enough to play in any kind of NFL game, you need to make sure that you represent yourself and the team well. And everyone wants to. No one wants to go out there and play bad, but I definitely, in my 11 years, have no recollection on any preseason game final score I ever played. I don't know if there's multiple preseason games where I was like, oh, cool, we won. Like you don't know the final score usually.
Since you didn't chaw, what did you do on the sidelines?
Oh,
during
that's what I
those
did want to
games?
ask you.
Also in Green Bay, and I love everybody in Green Bay, but there's different rules. Like there's like a standard. You can't take your shoulder pads off either. So you keep your shoulder pads and jersey on. Every once in a while, guys like Woodson could take their shoulder pads and put their jersey on and get away with it, but it's not as casual as a lot of other sidelines.
Who came up with that, Lombardi?
What's that?
Did Vince come up with that?
Curly.
I mean,
Curly
maybe.
Lambeau.
Yeah.
Charles,
Maybe
what's
Bart Starr coached the team for a few years. Maybe he came up with it.
What'd you guys do? You and Clay just sat there and did hair flips on the sideline, hair whips and
Watch
stuff.
this.
Yeah,
Hot
not
dogs?
a lot of
Watch
hair
me
flips.
flip
We
my
ate
hair.
seeds basically. I didn't chew. I didn't have dip, so I used to get seeds.
Obviously, Dole are the best sunflower seeds. What?
What?
What's the other one? The main one.
Spits?
David's, dude.
Sorry,
David's.
David's.
Yeah, David's.
I don't know why I said Dole. David's.
Yeah.
Did you go just plain salt, ranch, barbecue?
What?
I like the original, just plain salt. I'll try them all, but no, salt's my go-to. I did back in center field when I was playing baseball.
Tell you
back
what,
in the day.
after baseball season, that's those David sunflower seeds I could stick my finger through the side of my cheek.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like you ate Sour Patch Kids for 4 straight months.
Pretty much.
Basically the same. Charles, what's
Big
in
Jim
the
Beam barbecue guy. Those are the best seeds out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Jim Bean has
Love those.
Well, I mean,
holy shit.
Booze bag.
yeah, runs in the family. It's not a problem.
No.
Derek from Indiana, what do you got?
Okay.
Good run, Derek.
There we go.
Good job, Derek.
All right, Derek.
Good run. Who's next? Who's next?
Who's next?
Dr. Florio.
I hope Shia LaBeouf saves that fucking guy. Mustard from Columbus, what do you got?
Here we go.
Let's go, Mustard.
Mustard.
Here you go, Mustard.
Come on.
We know you're there,
Hey,
Mustard.
how you guys doing, man?
How you done?
Hey, I'm a diehard Browns fan, and I think there's going to be a couple interesting things come out of Cleveland with Clowney and Garrett, and then you've got frickin' People Jones, man. He's catching everything in training camp,
Oh yeah, he is.
and I like to find out what AJ thinks about if you're on the other side of the defense and you see Beckham and you see Landry there, and then all of a sudden you see Hooper there, and then you look in the backfield and all of a sudden you see a split backfield
Sidecar.
with Chubb there
Chubb and Hunt.
and Hunt.
AJ, what do you think?
What do you do, AJ?
What if there's
I mean-
shotgun sidecars, okay?
Yeah. You look around and you say like, "Wow, we're gonna get beat by the Cleveland Browns today." That's what you say.
Really?
I hope you don't have that mentality.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, I would always just if I saw stars on the other side, I'd be like, "Oh guys, why are we playing? Let's just quit. Like, these guys are too good for us."
I'm pretty sure he also lists off 7 skill players, so they'll have like 13 players on the field in that situation. But-
Also dangerous.
yeah, also very
Hey,
dangerous.
he's got a point though, man. They have a ton of
They do.
weapons over there. They really do.
Hey, is Clowney worth the shit anymore?
I think so. I know people. I don't know if you've heard this though, Diggs. I guess he's having a great camp.
Yeah.
Have you heard this? I have.
I saw
everything out of
I
camp.
saw a video that he was having a great camp. Yeah.
I mean, I think the dude, and I mean, I give him credit. Like the dude had microfracture surgery, I think, right when he came in the league, which is really tough to come back from. So he's always has to manage that. I love the dude because I think he does it both. Yeah, he doesn't get the sack numbers people think he should, but the dude is unselfish. He sets the edge in the run game. He's very powerful when they try to run at him. Think about it. If you have both those guys, Myles Garrett and him, and they both commit to being like, hey, we're not just going to rush the passer. We're going to be stout edges of this defense. We're not letting anybody outside of us. Yeah, like they're going to be like, what do you do? Like, good luck.
Yeah, like he's always been. They've said his entire career, like he's incredible at stopping the run. And those guys, when you're drafted that high though, and you don't get the sack numbers, you're always going to get criticism. But yeah, like that's how Bud Dupree was for the Steelers for a long time. Is he was just you could not run to his side. And then like this last couple
so
weeks,
powerful, man. Like so powerful. Like just Yeah, he seemed he couldn't move the dude.
But then, go ahead.
I mean, I don't know what happened last year, but against Seattle, or when he was with Seattle, rather, he only had like 3 sacks, but he did, like, any time they would run it to his side, he was either blowing up the player or he was making the play. It was very impressive. And to your point, him and Garrett together, I mean, it's going to be hard. If he doesn't have success with Garrett on the other side, then I think it's time to turn the page almost on Clowney.
Speaking of the Browns, Dylon, what do you got?
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Nothing much. I'll get into it real quick for you. I want to talk about the Week 1 NFL matchups. I know there's some preseason games, but we've already talked about upsets coming, Jerry Jones with the whole David and Goliath. But the Browns and the Chiefs, obviously the Browns fell to the Chiefs in the divisional round last year. I want to know your guys' thoughts on a potential upset there with the Browns. I think that would set up for a good start for their season.
Hey, thank you, Dylon. Browns, Chiefs, Browns at Chiefs. Chiefs are 6-point favorites.
6?
Jeez. Everyone reacted as if they would like to take the 6 points on that and take the Brownies.
Start off betting the Chiefs after they didn't cover once in the last 10 weeks.
See, I'm the opposite. I can't start the season betting against the Chiefs.
Sounds like we're taking the Browns, boys.
Here we go. I'll take that. Put that in right now.
That game's got teaser written all over it. Get me the Chiefs down to a pick 'em.
Oh, see, I would go the other way. Give me Browns plus the 12.
Bingo.
Really?
Yeah,
plus 12 maybe.
What are you thinking, H? How do you week 1?
You never know.
Yeah,
you never know. That's why you should just take the dogs. And I mean, I'm definitely going to parlay like the Bengals and the Jags.
Ideally, if I wasn't a degenerate, I would wait till like week 6 to start gambling because then you have an idea. But that's just not possible. Jags actually favorites week 1 against Texans.
Oh, okay, fair. Wow. I mean, it is impossible not to put in 1,000 bets week 1 though.
Yeah.
Like I remember last year, you deposit a couple bucks and then you're just waiting, and then 2 minutes later that's already gone.
Yeah,
and then you got to make a whole nother round of bets.
We're close.
Well, I think Kansas. I mean, I have a hard time ever picking against Kansas City. But if with the 6 points, that's an interesting bet right there because, what are Clowney and Myles Garrett going to do? Are they going to be able to force a few turnovers? I think the Chiefs are going to be good. I think they're going to play well that game. I think they'll probably win, but with the plus 6, I'm not sure.
What's the Packers-Saints line?
So it was Saints minus 2.5. It's now Packers minus 2.5, and I think that is. I mean, I don't know. That's
take it.
It seems very short. Like I would.
Yeah,
where's the game?
They beat them by more.
It's in New Orleans.
They beat them by more than that in New Orleans last year.
And they don't know who they're going
I think it's going to take the Saints. If they are going to be good, I don't think it's going to be right out of the gate. It's going to take them a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it could definitely. What's their defense going to be like, though? Can their defense play well enough early until they catch along?
They've been really good, but they lost a bunch off of defense because they couldn't afford to pay one. The Hendrickson went to Cincy. He was the leading sackman for them last year.
Lattimore still there?
Yeah,
he's still there. Jenkins is gone on the other side.
Their main guys are still there. Like what's his name up front?
Cam Jordan.
Cam Jordan's still there. Like they're
Malcolm Brown's still there. They just brought back Quan Alexander, who they cut, but he tore his Achilles, so who knows?
They lost on the other side. Was Rabbit there?
I think so, but I think he's gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they've lost. I think they've lost like legitimately 11 starters. Like it's not good. And then on top of Michael Thomas, so it's. I mean, Jair Alexander covering Michael Thomas to begin with is pretty good, and if he's covering the 2, that guy's got no damn shot.
Jeez, good luck, Sean Payton, man. It's going to be it. I mean, we're going to get to see his genius up close and personal. It's not going to be easy.
To that point, Coach of the Year, Sean Payton, I think if they do well, they'll probably end up giving it to him just because everything's stacked against him.
The favorite for Coach of the Year is actually, because I was looking at it the other day, is Brandon Staley.
Okay.
Wow, okay. Because everyone thinks the Chargers are going to be really good.
Yeah, so Chargers are 1-point favorite week 1 in Washington, which is...
People are very, very high on the Chargers.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, man. Now that you have all these expectations, it's different. Once, like, when you surprise people and you play well when people aren't expecting you to, that's different than when people have placed these expectations on you and you're like, okay, yeah. When you're in like that short transition from being a team that's usually like middle of the road or below that to like, hey, we're expected to make the playoffs. It's a different thing, I think, heading into games.
Especially when who knows what happens. Like anybody gets hurt for any team, really. If 2 or 3 guys get hurt and they're like your, premier pinnacle players, it's like your whole season's fucked.
Exactly, 100%. Yeah, look at the Dallas Cowboys last year.
Yeah,
my pick.
That's why I don't take over on team totals. You
tough.
lose one player and you're fucked for the rest of the year.
And like, I'm not saying it'll happen again, but with the injury history of Derwin James on defense and Keenan Allen on offense, it's just let's just hope everyone stays healthy.
Yeah,
and
Bosa
no one
was
ever
banged
gets
up
injured.
a bunch last year too.
Exactly.
All right, we got about a minute left until the hard out on Sirius. I can't thank Pat enough for letting me steer the ship.
Hey, good job.
Good, Tony.
Thank you, boys. Coming up after the show, we have another Foxy flick. How is it, Foxy?
It's very good. It's chaotic. It's all over the place. There's a promo Pat cuts in Minnesota that I don't think a lot of people have seen, so check it out.
I believe the link is probably in the YouTube chats right now, so make sure you click that. Go check out that. It's fucking awesome every week. Great job, Foxy. Hey, have a great weekend.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Have a beat. Let loose a little bit, but not too loose.
Not too loose.
Be safe.
Be like AJ Hawk.
AJ, have an incredible padded practice tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, buddy. 9 a.m. We're going to get it.
Do you have anything to say?
No, nothing.
Thanks for the invite this week.
This has been the Pat McAfee Show, Mad Dog Radio.
Weekend,
He's up next. See you next week.